And you know what? You can take your nappy head self on out of here.
Who you think you talking to like that? Who you think you talking to like that? I don't care nothing about. Sis, listen, you don't need to be with this man. Do you see that? I don't care nothing old fish-eyed fool. You don't need to be with this man.
F your mama.
F your dad. Your mama. You know what I'm saying? And your ugly dad. I don't need all this. I never liked you anyway. I don't care. I never liked you either. I never liked you either.
Snatch that wig off your head,
man. You talking to like that?
Let me get out of here if I catch a case.
Sis, let me get up out of here.
Yeah, take your little regular self on out of here.
Your mama.
Man, get on that Spirit airplane. I know you flew Spirit.
We keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and feel some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, Kourtney Camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka Jody. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel's all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And tonight, we're going to be talking about never ever met. That's right, never ever met. Never met ever. And yeah, I want to ask you a question, guys and girls. Is it this year, this allergy season, has it been rough this season? Because I've been reading things online and seeing people at the doctor saying, and their sinuses and allergies been kicking their butt this season. I know it's been kicking my butt. 4 weeks dealing with allergies, sinus infections. I'm tired, y'all. I'm sick and tired. If I had a glass bowl like, what's the name? From Good Time, I would throw it on the ground and say, ding, ding, ding. But I don't have one, so.
And that was the news edition of WebMD. Now, if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And make sure that you guys go to our website and purchase our Juneteenth t-shirts, because y'all know it's going to be next month. You ain't got but a couple of weeks. Going to put your order in now.
Yeah, that's right. You know, it'll be 2 weeks from my birthday. Cash out me. And I need a PS5. You know, that new college football coming out. I got to have my PlayStation 5, y'all. I need cash apps. Cash out. Yeah, I would call it the co-ed PS5 if I have to. That's why they don't give me for my birthday. Ain't right, y'all. Birthday.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all, make sure that you like this video, comment, share, and all that good stuff. So, it started off what it was last week, right?
Ooh, Pastor.
He got a new name for me.
No, okay for you, Pastor Polish. But anyway, Pastor.
How you gonna steal mine and say what I said?
Pastor Aaron H. I'm
gonna quit telling you.
You know, you can't be
out
there cussing people out, man.
Steal stuff,
yeah,
and then you
Pastor. You gotta set an example, man. You can't be cussing women out like that, calling them bees and stuff. But I understand why you did it, because she did talk about your kids, so I get it. But man, you gotta take the high road.
Yeah, he still was just real strong and aggressive against that woman. But first of all, for those that may be confused, he is not a real pastor that we know of.
Now, somebody thought he was a real pastor.
In the comment section, I think they were saying, I was like, y'all know we just playing. Y'all know we make nicknames up over here.
And the only reason why we call him Pastor and Dymond the First Lady is because they went around there trying to counsel people all the time like they belong to the church somewhere.
And they the oldest one out the group, and it's just the way. But you know, I gotta call him Pastor Polish now. Mr. Pastor, you be in the comment section, because you said that this really and truly was not even Dymond's sister, dude, was her friend. But why you wear that polish? Like, comment and let us know why you wear that polish. And you know, you were saying it's a new age thing to where now older men are wearing polish. I have seen them with black polish. Hey, that's what you want to go. But I ain't seen them with the color polish, and it look like your head design. I'm confused.
Yeah, he's not the only one with color polish, because I've seen some guys on TikTok and other social media platforms. Don't hit my back like that. It's a trigger. You always got chopped in the throat. You know I'm from the streets, man. Have flashbacks and stuff. You know, so, dang, he committed a crime on video. Yeah, flashbacks, man. You never know. You hit me in my back like that, I might pop and.
Ain't from no streets, child.
Anyway, yeah, I've seen older guys wearing color polish on their fingernails. Why they do it, don't know. You know, it's strange to me, but hey, well floats your boat.
So anyway, so Aaron was just cussing old sis out, you know, one of his
Now,
congregants.
I'm surprised you didn't give her a nickname. She got her little bag and
You said whatever her name was, and then somebody said, "Yeah, that's a good name for her."
I forgot.
But yeah, but
She got her little
Sister
bag,
Shirley, honey.
had a little cape pull back and walked away.
And she was gone. So he was telling her FUB, all that stuff, whatever. And, you know, Dymond's sister or friend, whatever you want to call her, honey, she was just giving it back to him. But she was just saying, if this man talks to me like this, imagine when you tick him off, piss him off, then what he gonna talk to you?
Man, he don't like you. That's why he talks to you that way, man. He loves Dymond. He's in love with Dymond, so you're not gonna talk to Dymond that way. But he basically he hates you. He hates you, man. So of course.
And then Dymond said she ain't never seen him like this before. And like I said before, you always want to see a person that you finna marry in all of their aspects. So now you know he may not have blown up on you like this. I'm not saying yet or whatever, but just know he's capable of doing this in a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? So now you know he's capable of blowing up on you like this.
You gotta take the good and the bad, cause
Right.
the good was when he went there to the other cast members and said, "Hey, we should have Dymond back." You know that? And that was the good part of Pastor Aaron Hall. The bad part of Pastor Aaron Hall was cussing the sister out, call all kinds of B's and H's and all kinds of stuff. Heck, I felt nasty after he did all that. I wanted to take a shower. Oh, golly.
Yeah, it was as Ayala Benzant say, gutter snipe, something like that. It really and truly was on both parts.
Yeah, because she said something about the kids. Then she said something. I hope that happened to your mammy and your pappy. Who still says mammy and pappies, man?
So anyway, but yeah, so that's how that went. You know, I know some of y'all in the comments really and truly feel like he was really stepping over the line because she was a woman, you know, but yeah. So Pastor Polly said that he finna, so he wanted to talk to, you know, First Lady and, you know, just see where her head was at because he feel like he's not sure, you know, if she swayed the other way because she was like, listen, I ain't never seen you like this before. You know, you ain't even have to come with all of that and stuff. And so he was saying, you know, she talked about the kids. He said, I was fine, you know, all that stuff, whatever. Then she said something about the kids and I just went off. And, you know, you could see I came in trying to, you know, communicate with her. But then I heard her say, you should leave him or something like that. And I just kind of went off. Yeah, so he was like.
She was telling, Dymond's sister was telling Dymond, you should leave him. You can do better. He ain't crap. He ain't this. He ain't that. So you overhear that. Of course you're going to come in there with guns with pew-pews ablazing.
Peepees.
Pew-pews.
Okay.
Pew-pews.
So he apologized to Dymond and he said, you know what? I love you. Eddie favorite words. And what else, baby? Finish saying it.
I'm in love with you. See? And he said, there's a difference, which it is. You can love your friend, but you got to be in love with your spouse. You know, some people, you should be. Some people say, I like my spouse. That's the best they're going to do.
Oh, they may say I love them, but they're not in love.
Right. And, you know, to me, you know, okay, you can love your dog or you can love a car. You know what I'm saying? But I want my woman to be in love with me.
I'm in love with you.
Yeah, I'm in love with you too sometimes. But all the time.
Yeah, I know you just playing, child, because I ain't give you that same energy.
I don't want one of them.
Because if I said something that to you, honey, be around here butt hurt.
Why I gotta be butt hurt? Why I just can't be hurt? Why I gotta be butt hurt?
That mean it's real deep.
That don't you sound right. God.
Anyway, let's move on. That went right. So, in the next episode, you got Chris and Pat and Sandia on the butt, honey. And he was saying, "Ooh, the sexual tension, the energy, ooh." But you know what? The boom room always taken. The boom, boom, boom,
No,
whatever
you
I
said
said.
boom, room, room.
Yeah, that too.
It's a boom, boom, room.
It's always taken because you got, I guess, Josh and what's her name? What's his girl name?
I don't know. I
I
forget.
forget her name, child. Her. Then
The chocolate drop.
yeah, but they gonna have some tension, but you know, we ain't really been seeing much of them. You know what I'm saying? Josh pop up here and there. But
y'all be boom, boom, room.
yeah, they pretty much took over the boom boom room. So he was like
pregnant yet.
He was like, him and Sandia, I guess they can't do it, honey. Child, they can get in, child, wherever they want to, honey. Even if it's in the bathroom, you really want, because that's what folks do, honey. They tell them other folks to get out. So,
speaking of that, when people doing the plane in the what they call the Mile High Club, how you cannot hear them people in the bathroom doing it?
What you mean you can't hear? You shut up. What you mean you don't hear?
You
don't have to make no noise.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
So
Mile High Club.
I didn't think that's what that mean. That's what that mean.
Yeah, right. We go. You go Mile High. You get no. Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Hey y'all, I just got through gambling. Am I in the Mile?
I did think that's what that is, like in the casino and stuff. I still think that's what
that's not what it is, man.
Well, I'm thinking of high rollers, maybe.
Yeah, you think of high rollers, yeah.
But anyway, so Greg wants to talk to Chris, and because he really and truly wants Millie and Chris to sit down and have a conversation. So he get them together, and Chris was like, when we had our conversation yesterday or whenever this took place, you called me a B. And Millie explained that, listen, you asked me the question. I mean, you asked the other two guys the question, they answered. You asked me, I answered, and you cut me off or shut me down or something like that. So, yeah, I felt like that was a B behavior, like you was moving like a bee and stuff like that. So I said it. And she doubled down on it, baby. She didn't take it back, honey. She added some more to it. What you going to say?
Oh, man. I'm not the biggest Chris fan. But
me either.
But I had to be on Chris's side on this one right here, because I don't blame Chris for getting up and walking away. You shouldn't. I don't care who you are, man or woman. You shouldn't have nobody sit down and talk to you the way Millie was talking to Chris. Called the man. He was right. He was trying to talk to Millie, calm, cool, and collected. She didn't like it. And she raised her voice,
and she said she ain't raised her voice.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
You didn't raise your voice. What you was an out of body experience?
And I'm talking about she called the man B again, and doubled down with the B, and called him. I think she called him an H, and called him all kinds of names. Say he was crap, and you know what I'm saying, or he ain't crap or something like that. But she used the crap word, and I said, man, of course a grown man gonna get up and walk away before he say something or do something he's gonna regret.
Right.
So yeah, I think Chris did the right thing, So
also it seems as though Millie is trying to take up for Sandia, kind of be her voice, like what's her name, like Dymond was.
Apparently Sandia don't want that.
And because they don't like the way he's talking to her, treating her and stuff like that. So Chris walk out. Tell Greg, listen, your girl was up there calling me a B, and Millie here, and she follow, and they just, Millie get more, agitated and loud.
And she stepped up the line when she called the man short, and said, "That's why you ain't tall, you short." I said, "What the heck got to do with anything?"
You talking about his wee-wee?
No.
She did say that.
No, she said he was short, and he was short somewhere else, and she said, she's like, "Cause I know, I heard something like that." But yeah she was talking about both, really.
Yeah.
I said, man,
because let me tell you something. That's how you get to a man, honey. You want to aggravate them, get up on their skin, talk about their wee-wee child, talk about how little it is.
Actually, that's not true. That's not true whatsoever. For real talk, that's not true. You can't get on the man's skin by you talking about that. No, you can't. Real talk.
First of all, you get up on the man's skin, you want to talk about his sex game and his wee-wee. And it gets up on his skin. Especially if he think he got a little wee-wee and he not working with much.
Now, let me say this. if the woman and the man never been together and she tried to go that route with that man, talk about him like
If
that.
they never been together, oh yeah,
Yeah, I said, yeah, man, what you talking about? You call me? Okay, let's go back here. I'll prove it to you.
Right.
That's how you shut that down. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Yeah. But if you've been with that person,
well, she said, I know because basically Sandia told her.
I don't believe that. She just probably saying that to get on, like she said, get on his skin.
Yeah.
I won't let that phase me. I said, okay, if you believe, okay, she told you that. I want your opinion about it. That's how you play it off. She goes, okay. That's how you be a player. That's how you should play it off.
What you have for me? What you talking about? That's how you should have played it.
That's how he should have played it off.
Oh well, I really truly, I don't think I think it got up under his skin, number one, but he didn't revisit the situation.
But you're right. He did get under his skin because after that he started talking about finances. I said, what that guy?
Let me show you. Show me your bank account.
What that guy's doing in that thing?
He said, I got a little wee, but show me your bank account.
And some women might prefer that have a little wee with a big bank account.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't matter to them, honey.
They get the bills paid by him and go get sexed up by another dude.
Yep. So let's see. We talked about that and stuff like that, and yeah, Chris is in the room with the Pastor Polish and everything, and so he was
Chris,
like,
I'm sorry, and Chris, by you trying to argue with that woman with that coat on, it didn't do you no favors, man. You should have took that coat off. I'm sorry, you ahead.
So down on the next thing, because that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, because he was saying that's probably why she called you one with that because you got the jacket on, but it seemed like Sandia had on the same jacket, so he must have had on her jacket.
He did. He said that.
He did.
Yeah, when he first came outside.
Oh, okay.
He said, I got to borrow my girl's jacket.
I ain't hear that.
Where were you?
Wasn't listening.
I see.
All right, let's move on.
Wow.
So Aaron invited his daddy. So, his daddy looked like he too, honey, with no facial hair. So he really looked
I want to see either he's military or police, or he has alopecia. 1 of the 3.
Have what?
Alopecia. Alopecia.
Baby, where did alopecia graduate from? Where did Al, last name Pisha, honey, what school did he graduate from?
Right,
because it's alopecia.
Oh, alopecia.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
it ain't alopecia, honey. Run for president.
I thought alopecia.
Yeah, child. It is not.
She works at Church's Chicken.
No, that Al is a man. So yes. So, but it ain't alopecia, honey. It's alopecia.
Alopecia.
So anyway, his daddy come in and they hug it out and all that stuff, whatever. They do look alike. He was saying that, just talking about Jody and stuff, and he was saying that, Jody is a sexologist, and Aaron was saying it's kind of intimidating for him. And the daddy was saying, don't let that intimidate you. In fact, it may be like, kind of like a turn on and stuff like that. So, I wouldn't even worry about that. What you would say?
No, man, you don't let that stuff worry you, man. That's what she do, man. Just enjoy the moment, man. Maybe she'll teach you a thing or two. You and alopecia.
So, so Jody friend come and Jody friend said, what?
Alopecia.
Girl, you look beautiful. That's because she finally combed her hair. I don't understand for the life of me why there's not a brush, there's not a comb, there's not something, some grease, some wax, some oil, some pink oil moisturizer, something for her hair. I get it. You around your man. You in this house. You want to be chilled. You don't want to look like your own, but you could at least brush your hair. Let me tell you, you could at least brush your hair. Speaking of brush, y'all can get these brushes right here. I'm going to try to put the link in there. This is a good brush for us natural girls. And you know how it get all tangled up and stuff like that. This is a good brush.
Are we doing ads in the middle of the video?
Mm-hmm. So this is a good brush. Y'all want to, I'll put it in here so y'all can get it. I'm telling you, it don't even knock your hair up. You ain't got to worry about all that stuff. And, keep all your hair from
that's what we're doing now.
All that stuff. So,
that's what we're doing.
But yeah, that's what Jody needs. She one of these, honey, where it won't tangle up.
That's what we're doing. You didn't get that approved by the CEO to do that. on this video.
I
You didn't
had-
talk to me.
I had said CEO. CEO said, I said, CEO, is we gonna put this brush in here? CEO said, girl, do it. I said, okay, thank you, CEO. You're welcome. So I did. It was a
Maybe I
brush.
need to talk to the CBO.
Who's the CBO?
Oh,
Oh, let's go on because the B I put it in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in this video, child. Let's move on.
I mean,
Now, what the B
CFO.
mean? Been saying the B word too much in here. So Jody friend said, "Girl, you look beautiful." I said that because you cleaned up because you was here, honey. Other than that, she been looking like a little ragamuffin. So she was talking to her friend and stuff like that, and just basically telling us what she done told him and everybody else telling her, that she trying to take it slow, that I could be a man eater and all that stuff, whatever. Now, let me say, so do you really think that Jody is she using that, not saying that this didn't happen to her. I believe that, the sexual, thing happened to her, but is she using this as a mask to say, hey, this is my issue?
Using what?
What?
Using what?
The sexual assault.
Oh.
The situation.
Not next. I didn't think you asked me that at first, but
what did you think?
I thought you asked me something else.
Oh.
Okay. Is she using that, what happened to her in the past, as an excuse not to be attracted to Aaron? Could be, but who am I to say how she feels after that? You know what I'm saying? Because I've never been through that, so I don't know how a person would feel. It seems like every time something like that happened to a person, especially to a woman, they have different reactions. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
So some be over defensive, some they get loose. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? So I don't know. I really can't say.
Yeah, it happened to me, of course, when I was young. So my thing was I've always been kind of scared of it in that area. So I was never overly sexual or just had a whole bunch of partners and stuff like that or whatever, because it was kind of like, that scared me, or it just, but some people, it turns into, hate to see it, but a freak, where they have a whole bunch of sexual partners,
they get loose.
So it's all about how they took it, how they took the trauma, you know what I'm saying, and how they process. I never got therapy for mine, but how they process it and all that stuff or whatever. So some people, it makes them afraid to in that area, and some of them it makes them loose in that area.
But to go back to Jody and Aaron, now, do I think she's attracted to Aaron? No, I don't think she's attracted to Aaron. Now, by her saying she's trying to take it slow because she don't want to mess this relationship up, because I used to be a man eater and I'm trying to do it different this time. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
So I don't believe that. I think she's not attracted to Aaron.
And she could be, I don't know if y'all caught in the comments, but she could be trying to seem like it is just to stay on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know that once we say, ooh, not, then you got to get out. You got to pack your bags and get up out of here. So here go the polished pastor, child. He talking to Aaron daddy, child, saying, listen, I looked at him like a son and stuff like this, and I'm trying to tell him, and I told him that girl is not attracted to you, but dad, you gonna see for yourself. He said, oh, you the person that said that. I guess he told his daddy. But, you gonna see for yourself. Just pay attention to the energy. Pay attention.
Pastor Aaron Hall, camera five.
Your throat should be good and dry. Because you've been doing a lot.
Man, why are you out here snitching? Don't be snitching on that dude to his daddy. Yeah, I'm sorry to call you Pastor Tattletale. Because you telling everything. Look, Dad, see, she don't like him. She don't like him. I try to tell him. And how can you look at Aaron as a son? Because I got the same first name. Maybe that's what it is. I got that connection right there. But you barely know this guy. You barely know him. So how can you look at him as a son? Come on, Pastor Aaron Hall.
So Aaron dads, meet Jody and sit down and talk to the friend and stuff like that. And he was like, I think y'all got a nice connection. I can see it. I think y'all, keep other people out your business and stuff like that. So the dad asked her the question, like, what's your level of, what did he say? He didn't say chemistry.
What's your level of confidence that you and Aaron are gonna make it? And she said, if outside people stay outside, my confidence on me and him making it is real high. But once you start getting people coming inside our relationship, my confidence goes down. Which, hey, I get it. It makes sense, man. But I still don't see her liking Aaron. I don't see no affection, no loving, no chemistry.
But she had chemistry with that daddy child playing, doing that salsa dancing.
Yeah, Aaron, I'll be watching your dad with side eyes, man, because he seems like he one of the smooth brothers, man.
And daddy dipped her too, honey. Woo!
And she showed her little thigh. I said, okay.
Woo!
All right, Aaron.
So you better learn how to salsa dance, child. When they first met, did he try to do some kind of dance?
Yeah, he didn't know how to do it. Salsa dance.
So yeah, I think number one, I think Jody intimidates him, not just because she's a sexologist or nothing. I think just her mannerism. You know, she kind of looks down on him. We talked about that. You know, that she seems like she's an older sister, and she kind of intimidates him.
Why are they? I get the words out. Why are they together then? If that's the case, you know. So why is she's even on the show if she's look at him if she's looking at him as like a younger brother or whatnot?
You know, when people they can do all this stuff over the internet, but when you come face to face and you sit next to a person, then you can kind of feel, ooh, it's there or it's not there. So you got Chris. Huh?
I know she felt like it was there with the daddy though.
She did, huh? She probably said,
what's your number? Yeah.
He got that little baby face too, Chad, because ain't no hair on him.
Yeah, they can't tell our age difference. You know what I'm saying? I'm 31. You can say you 38.
Even the friend was like, that's okay.
I think his dad pretty smooth. I really do. I picked up them vibes from his dad that he's probably. I don't know if he's married or not, but I could tell he's probably still a player.
But Aaron, he must didn't get it.
Yeah.
He didn't get it from his daddy. So, in the next scene, you got Chris and Greg in the hot tub with no shirts on, showing their muscles and stuff like that.
Hey, Pastor Aaron Hall, why you? Oh, yeah, I get it, bro. You gonna say I ain't taking my shirt off? I get it,
what
man.
He said?
Man, it's too cold out here. It's a hot tub. You take your shirt off, you get in the hot tub.
Take your shirt off, move around like a helicopter.
Now, if I was on the show, I'd be like Pastor Aaron.
I know you would.
I do. Yeah. Have a jacket on and my what you call it? My Crocs on. Get right in the hot tub with everything.
So, as they were talking, Pastor Pilot said that, that Dymond is perfect for him. He was like,
I'm with Chris on this one too, man.
He said, like, I know people say, a person ain't perfect. I don't know what he said, something like that, but he was like, she's perfect for him and she's perfect.
He said, people out there are not perfect, something like that. Then he said, she's perfect for me. And I'm with Chris. Even though you said she's perfect for you, it's something about Dymond you don't like. I don't care the way she sleep. I don't care. It's something about that woman you don't like.
Something about me you don't like.
Yeah, you bossy sometimes. Real bossy.
And keep going.
I ain't gonna do you like that.
I know that's right, child, because I'll walk away. So, anyway, but he did say, hey, after this, she gonna get that ring, honey. She gonna get that ring for it's over with.
Before they leave.
That's what I meant, for the show over with. So let's move on. So Millie is talking to Greg, and they sit down and talking. So she was basically saying that she kind of is acting this way because some things happened to her when she was young. She was art. Y'all do the math because YouTube, guidelines, you can't say certain stuff. So, and she said that, it was pretty much her fault. She blamed herself. I was saying, baby girl, don't ever blame yourself for somebody taking something that did not belong to them. It was not your fault. I do not care if you was walking around butt naked in the street. It gives nobody the right to take something that does not belong to them. That is your body. You do with it what you please. So it was not your fault. I don't care if you was drunk. I do not care. People should know not to violate another human. So no, it was not your fault.
No, it's not your fault or not her fault, but you got to be on your P's and Q's.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
To avoid situations.
Yeah, don't put yourself in that type of situation.
Yeah. But yeah, she said that, she should have never been wherever she was at 10 o'clock at night. I was like, that ain't even that late. But well, to me it is, Jack, because I've been going to sleep. What time is it? 9:48. Now we got to wrap this up. So, but anyway, these these folks young, you know what I'm saying? You know, as they say, what ain't nothing but legs and what gross what's open after 12?
After liquor stores and grocery, liquor stores and legs. But they told me, what's those saying? Anything after 9, you should.
It's after 9.
You should be fine. I don't know, man.
Anyway, so you know, she kind of gets emotional, she tears up and stuff like that. And she was saying, this is why I'm so like, you know, aggressive, or, you know, I just go off like that because I don't feel protected. So when she's in a moment where it's kind of heightened and she kind of go off, you know, she don't feel protected in that moment. And so Greg was like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I got you, you know, you don't have to feel like you by yourself, you know. And you don't have to, you know, feel like you just got to be strong. And she was like, no, I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I was saying to myself, you may not need a man, but you want a man. You just said that you get in these places and you don't feel protected and you don't feel safe. So when that's when your man come in. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I think her ego was kicking in. It's like, no, I don't need a man. I don't need a man.
You know? Well, like I said, you know, I had to show Millie some grace, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when a person has been through what she's been through, you don't know what type of trauma it caused, okay? But on the other hand, whatever guy she ends up with, he's gonna have to work through a lot just to reach her, you know what I'm saying? Because she has so many walls up because of the trauma.
Right.
And like she said, I don't need a man. Even when Greg was trying to console her, she kind of pushed him away at first. And a man's gonna have to kind of break those walls down to get to her sensitive side. And trust, you know, she's gonna have to trust somebody. But the man's gonna have to earn that trust because she wants to be protected. That man's got to show her that he can protect her before she lets her wall down.
You know, it just kind of pisses me off because so many women have gone through this. You know what I'm saying? I myself, so many. You wouldn't even imagine if they did a study how many women have went through this, and the numbers are just crazy. And so many women are dealing with so much trauma. You know, so we don't know when people blow up. All of you like, what the heck? All I said was blah, blah, blah. And they just blow up. You just don't know what their triggers are and what they dealt with and what situations making them feel unsafe or not, you know, or insecure in that moment. And Millie need therapy. Take Jody with you, honey. The sexologist to get the therapy. Who else would take Shanae, honey, because she blew up like that. Like these young girls really and truly need therapy before they try to get into a relationship. And some of extensive therapy, because what you do is if you're not healed, then you come into a relationship and you break in somebody else that could be healed. So it really and truly is, it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So you should not even try to be in a relationship if you're that broken or insecure or hurt.
The problem is that some people don't know that that they are that broken. You know what I'm saying? And they really don't know till they like, man, why do I continue to have so many failed relationships?
Yeah.
Then you got to realize, okay, what's the common denominator here? It's me.
Right.
So something has to be wrong with me for all these failed relationships to be happening.
Right.
So, but yeah, man, I understand. You know, when you hear about somebody's past like that, and you hear about what happened to them, and you see how they're acting as an adult. Then you start to put one and one together. I said, okay, yeah, I can see why she's acting this way now. But like I said, man.
But if they don't open up, you don't know.
You don't know. Exactly.
You just going to be mad and what they say, hurt people, hurt other people.
Oh, she got a nasty attitude. I don't be around her. Look at her. Always been all fussing at people for no reason. But you don't know that she's been through some things. So.
You don't know. And that's one thing about me. I'm analytical. I try to first examine my own emotions and how I feel in a certain situation and, you know, work myself and talk myself through that. Why am I feeling like this? What's up? Blah, blah, blah. But I also try to do other people around me like that. My husband know he get the good old therapist. That's not, I'm not a licensed therapist, but I really and truly be trying to therapize him.
Why me? Well, I don't be asking for that stuff sometimes.
You is my patient.
I don't know. I'm not your guinea pig.
You is my guinea pig.
No.
So yes.
Call me this morning. I said, okay. You was on your high horse too. I said,
I wasn't a high horse.
first I was trying to have a conversation with you. Then you went in. I said, you know what, Eddie?
I
Sit
was
here.
praying.
No, after you did that, I said, okay, I'm gonna sit here and let her have it. Yeah.
I wasn't fussing.
No, you weren't fussing, but you was like, you need to do this. You need to do that. I said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You need to do
You didn't
this.
say yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
then the Spirit of God started
Then
speaking.
you start speaking in tongue. I said, I ain't gonna say nothing now. Then you got through that. And you need to do this. You need to do that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That went on for like 10, 15 minutes. Then after that, I said, all right, I'm gotta go to work. I'm going back to work.
No, I ended the call. Then later on, you called me back and said, "Baby, I heard you. You was right."
Yeah, I did call back because I had to process all that.
Yeah, it was
Cause,
a
you
lot
know,
to
yeah, it was a
process.
lot to process. Cause you know me, I have a smart mouth. I was gonna say something smart, but I said, no. If I say something smart, she gonna get mad. Cause you know how sensitive she is. So I said, I'm gonna be here,
Not
be quiet.
sensitive.
You very sensitive.
I'm
And
really not
yes,
sensitive.
you are. And I said, I'm
Says
going.
the person that's super sensitive.
And I said, okay, but yeah, that's what you do. So
So, but anyway, yeah. So when the Spirit of God was speaking, he had to process that. If he would have got small with me, child, he would just been getting small with the Spirit of God.
no,
that was speaking
after
through me.
you got through receiving your spirit or whatnot, and after you continue to talk to me about what I need to do, yeah, I'm gonna get small with y'all. Okay, I need to do that. What you need to do? Huh? What you need to do?
That is not how
No,
the conversation went.
I'm gonna say that's what I wanted to say. I said,
Oh!
what you need to do?
You really wanted to say that?
Yeah, I said,
I've been your ride or die trying to
I said,
work
what you
and
need to
help
do?
you through
You
this.
point out all my flaws. What you need to do? Huh?
You want to be serious or not?
Huh?
You want to be serious?
Say
or not?
what?
You want to be serious or not? I ain't saying I ain't got no flaws, but that particular situation had nothing to do with me or my flaws. It had to do with trying to get him to a better place of healing. So that's basically what that was about.
You trying to get me? Okay, I receive that. I receive that.
So anyway, so the guys are talking about, basically they want to sleep with their girl, like
I
in
don't
the
see
same bed.
I don't see why not.
I was like, this is a weird setup. Was this designed for them to do that? You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know, but everybody got their person. Why not sleep with them?
So Aaron's like, bro, you the only one that's solo, child. You in the room with us, passing gas, farting, and all that stuff, whatever.
Aaron the third wheel.
Yeah, so evidently Jody the third wheel too, but it don't bother her.
Oh yeah.
So so basically they just kind of coached him and saying, hey, just get the bed, move it over there, Jody bed over there with yours, and whatever. But honey, that was a bad idea.
He got when they got the beds together. He tried to scooch over there. Ooh, get closer. I don't want.
Because at first it was separate.
Yeah, then he pushed the bed together
in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and he tried to kiss her on the forehead in the morning. She didn't like that, and cause he said, she reacted in a bad way. But come to find out, she was also assaulted. I said, wow, a lot of women on these shows been assaulted like that. You know what I'm saying? And so she was saying there's a reason why she acts the way she acts. That's why she don't show emotions, because she was assaulted when she was younger.
Look what's going on with Sean Combs in the Is all of New York or wherever, Atlanta, wherever it been.
Yeah.
Like so many women are coming out. So this lets you see how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the entertainment world, little girls, all this stuff. It's just sick.
And let's keep it real now. I'm gonna say this now. It can be vice versa sometimes. Not often, but it can be vice versa.
Yeah, didn't they say that Mary J. Blige child was messing with a teenager?
So,
Did you
hear
that?
No, but look out these school teachers. These female school teachers mess with little young boys in school.
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, she was just saying that she got trust issues. She said, you didn't respect my boundaries. We talked about boundaries and all that stuff, whatever. And he was like, yeah, that was a bad idea. I said, ooh, she ain't gonna trust me no more. It's gonna be hard. But she sitting up there scolding him like a child. Yeah. I understand that if you got boundaries, it's things that y'all talked about. But what we as the people seeing, we not seeing nothing. Not even a holding of the hand. But at the end, it was because he was like, I'm sorry. And he was holding. Yeah. He did do that. So at that, it gave me a little glimmer of hope, because I was saying, maybe it is her trauma that's really, really speaking. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, why would you come on a show? Like you said, why would you even want to be in a relationship? And in this type of setting to where you're going to be publicly got to be affectionate or should be affectionate, but you want everybody else in the house to think that y'all good because, we ain't got to be like everybody else.
Right.
You know, I just don't understand that part of
Right.
it.
I just think before they come on these shows, if you have trauma like that, get therapy first. Because, now you come on the show and you're just going against the grain. You're going against the grain and you don't want your man to touch you. Now people going to think you're a bad person. So to me, to avoid all that, just don't sign up for the show. Get some therapy and get some help, and, so you can have a healthy relationship.
And get a brush. So she explained all that stuff to the rest of the people. Chris was like, he had no idea that was, what took place, and he was like, I really and truly, I don't want you to blame Aaron for that. We kind of coached him or pushed him into doing that. So it really and truly is not his fault. He kind of was like, But yeah, so she did explain that and stuff. So, hopefully she's telling the truth and hopefully she's living in the truth of her. Maybe she is attracted to him, but she just got all this stuff. And she was saying that's the reason she became a sexologist, because that part didn't make sense to me, but whatever.
Oh. Now you just hit me. Okay. You have all this trauma. You don't want a man to touch you, right? But did she not a couple of episodes ago said she go through men left and right?
She said she was a man eater.
Right. So that means you sleeping with men left and right. So if you have trauma like that, why are you sleeping? Now, like I said, some women, they get loose with theirs, you know what I'm saying, after they've been, attacked like that. And some women, you be scared off after they've been attacked. So which one is it with her?
Right.
Is it that she's loose with hers now because she's a man eater?
Well, she told her friend she trying to take it slow and not be loose. But then slow mean, can I touch you? Can I hold your hand? Just a kiss on the forehead.
When she was sleeping with guys, did she react that way though?
But she said, remember, I just thought about what she said. She was, I guess, assaulted in her sleep. So when the person kissed you on the forehead, she wasn't getting up fight.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I get that part. But you still not showing this man no attention, no affection. But you out here willy-nilly sleeping with other people.
What it say, laying it low and spreading it wide?
I guess.
So let's move on, honey, because that right there just, we don't understand. The people just don't understand. So Millie and Gregg are, talking to the therapist. So Taronda, we want your job, girl, because you just come in for a brief second and leave, honey, and get your check.
All I gotta say, if I can get paid what I get paid at my job, doing what she does, man, I have some different streams of income coming in, man. I be out there selling hats.
She get paid a lot?
Huh?
You think she get paid a lot? Or you just saying she don't have to work that much?
She don't have to work that much, man. But I can work the way she work, like 5 minutes a day. I know she work long there, probably cut some things out. But I'm just saying what they show us, 5 minutes or 5 minutes an episode, and get paid what I get paid at work.
Baby.
Man.
Just call me when you need.
Yeah.
Call me.
Y'all see more YouTube videos out there from us. That's for sure.
So Taronda said, listen, Millie, you said that you want to, talk to Gregg and kind of talk about your traumas and stuff like this. So I brought in a licensed therapist because she's saying I'm not one. And to sit down and talk to y'all, and deuces, I'm out. So Millie said,
with my check.
Millie was telling Gregg, that she was art when she was 22 years old, and she has trauma.
She said she moved to California when she was 22. She said she moved to California when she was 22. And she had nowhere to stay. That's the understanding that I got from it. So I'm saying, why are you going all the way to California with nowhere to stay?
Let me tell you something. These people be going to California on a dream, on a hope and a dream, and $10 in their pocket, child, and a bus ticket. So, I don't know if it was that, and sometimes people have a place to stay and stuff happen, and now they don't have a place to stay instead of going back home, if there was a home for them to go to, because everybody don't have a safe home to go back to.
Me personally, I will make sure my foundation is laid down before I pick up and move cross country. That's just me.
Yeah, it makes sense. So she said that sometimes she relives that trauma. So the therapist is talking to her, and basically, just letting Greg know, okay, so just even noticing her, Greg, you can see some of the stuff because it looks like she's dealing with something right now. So she touches her hair when, she's,
About to get riled up.
yeah, and stuff like that. So, he was like, yeah, he paid attention to that. But he also said that, he got his own trauma. She like, in other words, she said, it ain't about you, it's about me.
Yeah, I really didn't like that from Millie. You know
Oh,
what
I
I'm saying?
didn't either.
I understand Millie been through some things, but don't discount Greg's trauma either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you guys are gonna make it together, you got to support one another. It can't be all about your trauma and he got to bottle his trauma up. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair.
It's not. And the therapist said that. She said both of y'all have trauma. And so, but the thing is, both of y'all want to share your personal trauma, or you just want to, basically talk about your personal trauma, which is acceptable. But, she said, Greg, what kind of stuff did you go through? Because the therapist want to hear. And honey, he left us on the clip.
It better be something deep too.
It better
be something deep. And I'm talking about, don't you have us on cliffhanger until next week and be something like, yeah, when I was a kid, I lost my big wheel. I'm slapping somebody.
or the fact too that maybe somebody tried to pin a pregnancy on you or something. But I want to know what his trauma is. I want to know if it's kind of like the same of her trauma, because he said he never shared it with anybody.
Man, I know I was 10 years old, I ride my big wheel, and the bully in the neighborhood came by and beat me up and took my big wheel. When I went back home to tell my mom about my big wheel, I said it got hit by a car. And I didn't tell nobody what really happened. It better be nothing like that, man. It better be something deep and serious.
All right, you finished now. So on that note, you guys, that's all we got. So we're going to go and get out of here, and we will see you guys on the next video. Hopefully, Jody been a brush her head by that next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was forgot first.
Deuces.
Hey!